This is Darren Burke with Keller Williams Launch Sales Team, and today we are in the subdivision of Mountainside Farms in Concord, Ohio. Concord is about 35 minutes east of downtown Cleveland, and it's a great location here. We're within 10 minutes of beaches, 20 minutes of wineries, and within 5 minutes you have shopping, banks, outdoor cafes that you could sit and have dinner. Mountainside Farm itself is an incredible development. From the moment you come in, you really can appreciate it. There's elevated views out over Lake Erie, there's wooded lots in the back, and there's some really fabulous floor plans. But that's not why I brought you here to Mountainside Farms. I wanted to introduce you to Rick Colwell from Little Mountain Homes, who's going to share with us a little bit about the home building process and for new construction, as well as enlighten us to how you would pick a builder. Let's go on in and meet Rick. We're here today with Rick Colwell. Rick is highly qualified. He's the Vice President for the Home Builders Association, and I've asked him to come in today and talk a little bit about the new construction process with us. Rick, we know now that inventory is going down, that the real estate industry, buyers have to rely on new construction to come to the rescue and to be able to fill that gap. What can you share with us that a buyer or even a real estate agent would need to know about that process?
Well, Darren, the new home building process is simple. You've already taken the client around to several different houses, several different neighborhoods, and so they pretty much already know what they want and what they don't want. We can share plans with them that we've been building since 1985. Mm-hmm. We can have them go online and pull plans offline, and then we can do some piecing and parting and put together the perfect house for them. We're able to do the pricing for them and get it all set up, really with no cost out of pocket.
As you know, I love Mountainside Farms. This is one of my favorite developments and really in the whole Cleveland area. What are the price points here that you're building and around in Concord?
Well, it's certainly a move-up community. I mean, we're pricing houses in here from $400,000, with the lot, mm-hmm. Up to $550,000.
Okay.
It's a tremendous value in this development. There's homes in this development that go upwards towards $1 million.
I believe it.
I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful development. In addition to this development, though, there's a new one that just come online, Concord Ridge development. Just got approved last week, actually.
So can you show lots in there?
Right now, we can walk people through it. Okay. We'll be walking through the woods, so they need to dress appropriately. But we've got half-acre to three-quarter-acre lots. 50% of the development is a preserved area, so where you've got 50% that'll never be built on, never be touched. It's actually going to be managed by a third party to preserve it in that fashion.
Is that going to cost a lot more then?
You're actually going to be in a $350,000 price range, including the lot.
Wow!
So people can customize their house and have a nice finished product.
What if that $350,000 is just a little bit out of somebody's budget? Should they write off new construction, or is there another option?
Oh, there's plenty of other options. We have land in Painesville Township, Perry, Mentor, Madison. So there's lots of options to be anywhere from $225,000 on up. So they shouldn't bypass new construction.
So what if they either through the professional realtor or they're walking lots with you, they find the perfect lot and they want to build, but they haven't even put a sign in their yard yet? Is that a problem?
No, not at all. The best thing to do is to really get all the details worked out on the house that they want to build. Mm-hmm. We put a lot reservation on the lot, and then we go into a holding pattern. Their whole deal would be contingent upon the completion of the sale of their existing home. 90% of our customers are in the same situation, and what we find is that people are selling their houses within a couple weeks to a month, and now it's a matter of pressure's back on us. We have to get their house going.
Well, and that's a fantastic switch in the market that I think we all can appreciate. I know that you are slated to be the Home Builder Association president next year. what can you tell us just what the role is of the Home Building Association and why is it important?
Well, our industry is not licensed. As much as I like to see it licensed, it doesn't look like it's coming anytime soon. So the next level of being able to add some credentials to the builders is being a member of the Cleveland Home Builders Association. Education classes, all the information on energy saving devices, it all comes through that organization. We have representation at the state level, at the federal level, and what that does, it just keeps our new construction affordable. Is to just watch and make sure there's not too many regulations coming down the pike.
All right, so I'm going to turn the tables on you a little bit now. I'm going to ask you to take off your builder hat. If you were looking at choosing a builder, what kinds of things would you do to pick a good builder?
Well, as I mentioned, the first step I think is to make sure they're a member of a Home Builders Association.
Okay.
I think that's critical. The next thing I would suggest is checking with Better Business Bureau, and then I would ask them for referrals. I mean, we give people 30 people that they can call. I mean, we know they're not going to call 30 people, but we know that it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to give them 2 people. And that happens to be my nephew and my cousin. So what we like for people to do is not only find out how did the process go, you know, did we build it the way they wanted it, did we get it delivered on time, but also find out what happened 6 months later, or a year later, or 3 years later. You know, when they make a phone call to us, they get a call back and we help them through things that are just easy things to help them through.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking time with us today. I certainly hope and imagine the new construction is going to continue to grow and the market's as busy as it's been, and I appreciate you taking the time to meet with us, and look forward to working with you in the future.
Yep, thank you, Darren.
Okay, take care, and thank you for joining Launch Sales Team's New Construction Report. If you have any questions, real estate questions or builder-related questions, I'm sure Rick Colwell from Little Mountain Homes or myself will be more than happy to help you. Thank you.